Man, I got bloopers for days.
You said that the same way he be saying that shit. Alright, is recording going?
I just pressed that bitch.
Alright.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro, fuck no. Fuck no.
How you doing, my good man? How you doing?
Good.
How you doing? Thank you for joining us today. How you doing, my good man?
What's up?
Thank you for joining us today. Hold on, just a little bit up. You got a little crumb on your in a little.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You good, bro? You good right now.
Yeah, definitely fuck though. Take that shit down.
Damn, you need to restart it.
How you doing, my good man? How you doing? Thank you for joining us here today. How you doing, my? Yes, hydrate. Stay hydrated. How you doing, my? Remember, kids, stay hydrated.
You messing with the dick?
How y'all doing? Y'all already know what it is. It's big old Daisy in this bitch. Back in this motherfucker. But hey, you know we back with another banger, and you know the season's over now, and it's kind of been a long season, and I appreciate y'all for sticking around for 2 years now of ODZ. You know what I'm saying? Trigger Warnings has now been around for 2 years on Spotify, iPodcast, and Apple Podcasts. Not Apple, but Google Podcasts. Now, through all this time, it's changed up a lot, but you've seen different faces, you've seen different styles, different quality, you know what I'm saying? But it's coming together, and we're here with a new thing, a whole bigger thing that you guys have never seen before, with bigger, better faces. Well, I mean, hey, everybody is, you know, kind of nice on here themselves for their own unique reasons. But for people, for instance, like today, we got Apply Pressure here, the group. You know, they be whipping that motherfucker. It's just,
Yo, Dad, I'm the CEO of Apply Pressure. I go by Zoe. This is my sergeant right here next to me.
Bad boy, nice to meet y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you
Oh, okay. So listen. Hey, I was trying to snack, my bro.
You peeping over on my
I'm
territory.
very-
You got me out here. What's going on,
Okay,
man?
listen. I got you out here to talk about yourselves, because I don't think we need the people to know who Apply Pressure are. You know what I'm saying? Who is?
Some little red ass motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
Some ass motherfuckers there.
Stupid ass little bit.
And also some cool ass motherfuckers too. Can never leave that out, because I've spent a couple days with these guys to get to know them and talk to them, and I even spent a little time here. And trust me, they got stories on top of stories on top of funny ass, stupid ass, crazy ass stories. And they're involved. Don't worry. So, before we get into all that though, can you tell me what was it like? Like, what influenced you to start getting into all this car stuff?
It's different. It's really, really different, and it brings me back to when I used to like start being in cars when I was younger, and then to now, and then how I started it to where I got to where I have my own little organization thing going on. It's just different. You don't see a lot of like car stuff. Like on the real, like when we were younger, I didn't see car shit unless I went to an actual car show and you had to go pay and go look at old school classic cars and stuff like that. So it makes this car like club world is just different. Like you can use it to like any type of advantage. You can use it to do a fundraiser. You can do something for the kids. You can do music videos. You can do anything and
Earn money, man.
Earn money. You can
Off that shit.
You can hustle off that shit for real, but
All my true races out there.
Yeah, true races. I got like 2 or 3 of them off the top. I know like off real. They ain't so invested in their cars. If you ain't even talking a certain number, they're not bringing that car out the garage, bro. Like they not, cause it's like
Whoa.
yeah.
They shit is like that.
It's like that, bro.
We
God.
we got a Chrysler, a Chrysler 300. He being Hellcats. He being Hellcats out the water type shit.
Damn.
I'm talking about. He at least pushing like what? I'm talking about like 1,200 horsepower.
Not even, bro. It's just the fact of you can even like look at the situation like, bro, this man started off for the Chrysler 300. That's a V6 now.
A V6.
You know, snatch the whole V6 more of that bitch.
A
It's so
V6.
much of that. I ain't gonna tell you what he got in there, but he threw a whole like. Everybody look at, oh, that's just a V6. When I crank that bitch up, what? Like, hell no, boy. That's him.
Fucking handle.
No,
That's him. Dude.
that actually sounds like I know some of my viewers out there be on TikTok or whatever, and you know that one TikTok, because y'all in the car community, you see that one. It's like, oh, that's just a regular SRT, and it's like pops the lid.
Yeah.
You like
I want to say it's like most what people like in the car crew, like people think like, oh, that's like a simple like V6 type shit. You pop that hood, bitch. They got a whole damn near custom built Hellcat engine.
For real type shit. Like, it's crazy.
Carrying they shit from a V6. Now that'd be like a V8 Hemi type shit. People, we got all types of cars in our car crew, fam. We just trying to build a family up.
I saw a video. It was like, oh, bro, I'm gonna go for a drive, bro. My girl just broke up with me. What car you taking, bro? I'm taking my Hellcat. Oh, the one with the V6 in it? Nah, the other one. It's like, oh yeah, bro. Nah, give me the keys.
Yeah, about to kill yourself, bitch. Hell no.
But like, shit. What is like the one craziest thing that you think you've done while driving? Now, and you don't gotta, I don't want to, get y'all to snitch on yourselves here, but
Ain't no point. Hey, it's no point. Nah, I don't know. I'm trying. What's the
This
crazy
happened
thing I was
yesterday.
done while I was driving, bro? That's crazy. What's the crazy thing?
I said like there was this one time we was in Texas, and one of the boys had named Devin. I think he had a scat. I don't know what he had. I think he had a scat. And one night we all went out to the club type shit, and on the way to the club, police came right behind us, and he was speeding. I'm talking about he at least hitting like 130 on the highway. He hitting that bit. So I said, "Cuz, slow down, bitch." I think I'm sure we just passed. He like, "Man, fuck that." Lights off. Took off. Got to the club. On the way back home, we see the same cop sitting there, but he facing the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
So we going back to the school, and the school like almost 2 exits off. I just know, bitch, we in Houston, Texas. Now, bitch, we like halfway to Dallas, just running control. That's some crazy shit. Never do that shit again, though.
Shit, ain't that like an hour drive?
Yeah, bro. Y'all niggas hit that shit.
Oh,
Like, what?
shit.
What y'all hit that shit in like 30?
30? Fuck no, man. We were at least driving for like 2 hours, cuz. That whole chase, we was driving for like 2 hours straight.
Oh.
And he was like, we was just paranoid as fuck. So we think like everybody said every
But
time.
you gotta have a full tank of gas for that, bro.
He did.
That's
Yeah.
That nigga
crazy.
spoiled, cuz. He spoiled. So it's like,
Hell
you
no.
know,
I
like,
never
that
leave
month
without
I
a
get
full
some-
tank.
Like, yeah, that month I get like $50. Yeah, okay,
Sure.
boom. He spoiled type shit. So
Yeah.
like, he had gas in that bit, but just know, I never went on gas again. I don't
Never
do
gonna
high
win.
speeds, cuz I don't do that shit. That shit is not fun. Y'all please don't let TikTok fuck your head. The high speeds are not.
I be
fun,
seeing
bro.
that shit all the time. Be like,
That shit is the scariest thing because anything can happen because you probably got that one pedestrian trying to be, I'm going to be the hero and cut your ass off, then bro, you dead. Please don't let that shit fool you.
Man.
You think you got a scat.
Hey,
you think
someone
your ass
tried
got
that
a
shit with you.
Hellcat,
That's crazy.
Please don't think like you
That's crazy. Now you said that somebody tried that shit on you one time.
This man's a menace.
Running out and my brothers, bro, they like that shit crazy. On Belvedere, like that shit was just, oof. I'm talking about trolls on my ass. Man, it's crazy because the dude that I did that shit with, he wasn't in my car club.
Sorry, pause real quick. Not this, I'm not sponsored by them, but Body Armor, you should sponsor me, This is really good. This is a low calorie one. No cap, this file, the berry punch. Yeah, solid. Go ahead. Hey, but yeah. Body Armor, sponsor me though.
That's crazy. But yeah, we were on Broadhead on Belvedere. Man, I was on the phone with Walt and Lex. So I'm leaving on my break, bro. So I'm driving down, know what I'm saying, sliding or whatever. And I see another car behind. I think it was a Scat or it was an Arc. It was one or two. And then they got behind me, so we said, well, we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? What we do, just race. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You racing. We pass this one car. I'm like, that's your car. That's the suspect. And we get to the light, right? And then next thing you know, I hear, beep, beep. I'm like, oh, fuck. Boy, I hate that shit. It was either me or you, man. That's ain't gonna be me, so I'm gone, bitch. Shit.
Out of there.
Out of there, boy.
What?
I was gone, bitch. And that's how I almost got the first little intersection I got to. I almost got to the exit because somebody was trying to Got a big ass lifted truck, so he seen this shit happen. I watched the whole thing. And that thing right in front of me, I'm like, bro, I had to learn how to do like a little juke move or something. I'm like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you ever shot playing football with a car? That's how I felt last year.
Yeah, shit in GTA.
Like shit, good. So I was like, I had to learn some shit just there. Like, hold on, wait, bro. But I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, boy, that accident would be, boy, real deadly. Real deadly.
I remember once I was like this isn't that crazy, because I'm not that crazy of a person, but I kind of talked about this before on one of my other stories. But I was running, so me and my homeboys were heading towards the crib, well, my homeboy's crib, and I was sliding behind him. We were sliding down the back streets at 13. And 13, troll me.
Crazy as fuck. I don't know why you did that.
Well, you big bold. Big bold. I wouldn't even do that.
Look.
Trip. They be on every corner.
No, we sliding. I'm hitting like, we hit like 80, 85. Sliding up.
Like, y'all niggas on
Like,
fire.
towards the schools. Not even towards the water, towards the schools. So we hit about FG. We passed. We get to Tate's, and Joe come out of the corner, out of nowhere, bro. Like, man, just you see him creeping up. Gotcha, you know, like Homer coming out the bushes. Gotcha. And then my homeboy, he the thing is he hits it harder. I'm like, shit. Now I got it, and I'm going in this big Bertha. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going in some small shit. I'm going in some big shit. The big shit.
I don't understand why some of y'all getting chases in the car y'all do.
But wait. It's more.
Like these songs. Wow.
Hey man, that all
That bitch
black.
not pushing like a damn cat.
Look,
bro.
that all black right now. That big boy.
All black kid.
That big all black boy.
It don't care what color it is. If that shit ain't moving, man, it dead. Boy, that dead. That is dead.
Check me out. I bust it right onto that straight road, and then I'm like, okay. He busts right, and then I bust right behind her. And they cut us right behind us, and then he turns on his lights. I'm like, shit, he hit, and then my friend hits it harder straight down, and I'm like, alright, I can't let him get both of us. Fuck it, busting it right. I bust it right, and then there's a big ass semi truck coming on this side of the road, and then there's a big ass puddle on the right side of the road. So it's either I'm going full speed through this puddle, or I try to go around this puddle right before the semi get there. And that's exactly what I decided to do. Go around the puddle.
You was driving?
Yeah.
You was driving?
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
Went around the puddle. And I made it too. The cop came up to the car. And I was like, you know what? Wait, we don't got nothing. It's better if we get pulled over, not to them. We probably gonna get off straight. Okay? I'm thinking logical here. I'm like, we'll be fine.
This is what you thinking after you just ran from him?
Look, man.
What the fuck?
Look, let me tell you
Fuck that,
something.
nigga, you might as well just keep going.
Let me tell you something. It was mainly because there was another semi in front of us. It was like, alright, fuck it. Cause after that semi came, there was another semi pulling up behind it. I was like, oh well, in the corner. So, and it was like, we got nothing on us. They probably be like, yeah, y'all driving reckless out here. You know, we're young, blah, 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 alright? And they're like, oh, who are y'all driving behind? This, that, and that. And talk to the cop a little bit. And afterwards, he's like, okay, y'all better watch out, because you almost crashed, you almost hit that semi-truck. I'm like, I know what I was doing. And that big bitch, I know what I was doing.
No, the hell you did.
Yeah, but look, check me out. They let us go. So, I'm not
He took a chance on that one. What the hell he was doing, boy?
But then afterwards, we went to go see where our friend was, and then we drive by his house, and this nigga got pulled over with his brothers in the car because they were coming to spin back to see what happened to us. But they put everything in the house, and they didn't have anything. They was like, there was a car that looked just like this. And I was like, oh, we just came out of the house.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Life is funny. Life is crazy, bro.
You took a can, but I ain't gonna cut you.
A big ass gamble. I wouldn't do that.
Bro.
But you know what's crazy though? This is why we got car club.
Yeah.
But shit like that, doing shit like that, anyone I members already know, hey, call Zoe, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be straight.
Got bail bondsman. Got a tow truck.
No, we've been dead ass.
Wait,
lawyer.
Yeah, this is really
This
organized.
is what we have right now. If you come join our car crew, you get all those benefits.
Y'all hear this? Go join their club. The link in the description.
Now, this is a family. We ain't inviting anybody in this, man. But if we really fuck with you and we feel you can bring good vibes and you can help our car crew, the community of cars grow, then yeah, you can be part of the winning team.
You gotta do electric cars?
We applying pressure, bro, not electricity. Come on, bro. Nah, dog. I can't.
Save the earth?
Something like that.
Fucking weak. That was the strongest I've ever seen. I've never seen a nigga say, nigga say Earth Day who? Groundhog? Fuck that groundhog.
But no, I know, like with the car crew, that's how we get down. We get apply pressure lawyer, apply pressure 24-hour tow service, apply pressure on the side of the road service. Got a whole bunch of shit. We got the bail bonds, you know what I'm saying, that cuts the deals for us and make sure we get out and you know what I'm saying, start handling up business and stuff. It's good to have that though, because when you know organization and stuff like that, you never know what can happen. It don't even gotta be just about cars. Like you don't gotta just go get in trouble you doing donuts or a takeover or whatever, speeding or even outside the car, like your own personal like life, like you need help, you know what I'm saying? Like we always got you, like
Baby mama drama. We
I
can
ain't
try.
lucky.
We can try, but you know we can't really do much on this.
I might got a little
You might
bit.
You might be grits. You might be in the bucket.
Like no, we just had a situation. It was what high speed, what was it called? What
You talking about Qatar?
yeah.
Qatar has a whole
The
Qatar
guy ever seen a blue Mustang 5.0?
for now until it gets wrapped. But anyways,
That's him. He's in
this
the
man
fire
was in the parking lot. Oh, this parking lot too on top of that shit, crazy.
during the day.
Doing donuts, burnout, and it wasn't just it was him and a whole bunch of other members, but he stood out the most because the cops were looking for a minute anyway. He got out, he was doing speeding down the road, trolls on his ass, and we got a little switch to cut down the cover the tab plate, so he was just gone. But the thing about it is,
this nigga James Bond in this bitch. What the
but as a thing though, it's like that little switch though, it's like you have to hit it at the right time. Like when you know somebody have to get a feeling, go ahead and click it on. Because if you don't, you be like in his shoes. Troy didn't know who he was, so what they did was every day on they kept like tallying on. They'll catch a piece of his tag here, a piece of his tag there, a piece of his tag there. You know what I'm saying? Now they got it off rip now. When they got to they got to do an investigation on you. So boom. They pull up to the man crib like, yeah, you ready for this amount of time? You ready from here. Cause all they did was took the tag plate number, combine it all up together. It comes up as a Mustang, a blue Mustang. When you put the driver, you see a blue Mustang. So it was like, that shit crazy.
Damn.
Yo, bro, it's wild, bro.
That's why
It's
you gotta
wild.
get a car cover.
Yeah, for what?
What do you mean for what?
The tag goes to the address. What the hell a car cover gonna do?
That's that.
You still gotta come home. Put that bitch in the garage. You gotta leave it at some point, bro. The tag go to your address. You ain't no ducking that.
Unless you got another car, hey.
Like that be like me, bro. My tag will come back to my crib. Way down south, then ain't need a Palm Beach. At that point, they be like, "Oh fuck that, he got it."
Do not do that.
Shit, me, you better do that if you smart or get you a fake tag or something. I'm gonna give you the game, bro.
Now, I will run tags, but get one of them bitches.
This shit
It's
costs
just
triple
like
lines
what?
for a reason, man.
$13, $15 on Amazon. Put y'all niggas on game, man.
Hey, y'all heard it from not me. That's all I gotta say. What? How long have y'all been doing this apply pressure stuff? Like, how did it really start? Like,
My apply pressure started from when I had my Camaro, and that wasn't even in apply pressure. I was part of another car club called C3. It was
Shout out to C3.
Yeah, C3 was Chevys, Camaros, and Challengers. That's all that was allowed to be in there. So that's where I get my little idea from. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm the type of person, when somebody put me in something or put me on something, I like the soak game. Like, for real, I'll sit there with the head person or even just watch how the head person move around and what they do, and I'll just start soaking game. Okay, I like that, but I could probably do a little better if I switched that up a little bit. Okay, cool. That car could kind of fell off a little bit because a lot of people wasn't seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole bunch of he said, she said, it was beef. They do get beef in the car world, you guys y'all know. But it was just crazy shit. And then on top of that, I was locked up at that time. Like, I had went away for some time. So I had to get rid of my car, and I'm saying, get rid of a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? And bounce back. When I bounced back, it was no more C3.
You bounced back.
Yeah.
You bounced back, all right, sir. You bounced back.
Shit.
What you mean by that?
Huh?
What you mean by that?
Let's not take it out.
This nigga just look down. Yeah, bounce back. Damn, hell on. Y'all niggas caught that bitch.
Hey, chill. Hey, yo, chill.
Well, we gonna skate past that.
Listen,
I'm picking it too, but I know how you win.
I don't know what it is.
You gonna say it every time, bro. This man don't miss.
I was just trying to like.
This man don't miss.
I was just trying to see.
I understand what you meant, but the way it came off was a little. Hold on, wait a minute. Pineapple.
No, I know, bro. No, bro. It was all oranges at first, bro.
And now you touch it down, so it's kind of sending mixed signals now, like.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
I had bounced back to another one,
Mm-hmm.
and that other car club was part of somebody that was in C3, and it was like kind of like really not seeing eye to eye that person either. But then that person ended up moving. So the person I bounced back with was my she like a sister to me in shape. So she had her own shit called Freeway Buddies. And then she wasn't really around too much because she do the producing and she do a whole bunch of stuff with her own artists and stuff like that. So after that, it was just like, all right, cool. She ain't around as much. Me and her got into a little, you know what I'm saying, you know how families argue, they just want to, we bump heads. So then I was like, you know what, it was Freeway Bullies, but our slogan was called Apply Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, bet, whatever. Have a name, you already got your LLC, everything with it. I can't take the name. As much as I would try to keep that name, because Freeway Bullies would sound fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That's hard.
Yeah, so it's
I hear
like,
that.
I couldn't even do nothing with it. So we sit here thinking it was me.
Wait, so that'd be y'all blocking off the like I-95 on
Negative.
occasion?
I don't do takeovers.
Oh, you don't
I
do
don't participate in takeovers. I don't support it. And I got my reasons for that too.
We would like to hear that, but we'll get into that in a second.
But nah, we don't block off the road. But it was just we used to be like racing all the time. Every time we race, we took it to 95. That's just like walk one of the OGs of the crew. So it's like every time you talking about racing, off rate, like, but we could take it to the eye, you know, it ain't nothing.
That's all we gotta say.
You take it to the eye
right now.
Off rip, like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was like, I couldn't do that. So I was like, you know, we kept thinking it was me, Walt, and my boy Dan. We were on a three-way call trying to figure out what we were going to name this thing. And then Dan was like, bro, we some dumbass niggas. Like, they was saying, bro, we already have the fucking name, nigga. It's called Apply Pressure. Fuck it, we gonna run with that shit. I'm like, you know what? Shit, I do y'all fire. Fuck it. Go ahead and run with that bitch. Shit. Yeah. I'm saying, it took us a little bit to establish. We had to start over because we had the Instagram page popping. So boom, we couldn't even get that no more. So we had to start our own, our new Instagram page. And then we had to build. And at first, it was building up, then went back down. Building up, and go back down because, you know, you got to find people that's consistent. You got to find people that's doing what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And it kept going on and up and down. So it's like, after a while, I started going up. I'm like, you know what? We're going to change up a little bit. It means I think these boys don't feel the family word. And I'm old school Haitian, so family, the word family ain't just thrown around to me. Like, if I call you my bro, you fam, like, you come to mama's house, like, my mama cooking for you type shit. Like,
that's
the only way out is death. Like,
locked
if we
in.
Fall out, like,
Tight like a booty
yeah,
hole.
like, I don't play about my mama, you know what I'm saying? So,
I thought he did.
You gonna see the video.
I thought he did.